Anacostia Business Improvement District's big chair discussions, real, relevant, and right now. Today's panel, so we are very honored to have all of you in the house today. This is going to be a fascinating discussion. We have a lot to cover, so I want to dive right in. Why is that connection from farm to table so important? And how do we spread the message that it is important, especially in a time where fewer people than ever before are engaged in agriculture, and we are in a digital era that can sometimes promote an alienation from the food that we eat.
So I'll start. I think overall, just knowing where your food comes from, being connected to where your food comes from, gives you a deeper connection with the environment. We know that right now we're kind of in a very significant time of climate change and all that entails. I think really from the African American perspective, I think since our ancestors brought us to this country, we've always been tied to the land. That's, of course, pre-slavery, but in this country, we've always been tied to the land. All of our traditions come from the land. Our farming traditions, our music traditions, our culinary traditions, everything comes from the land. And that's what kind of our ancestors are. And so I think being tapped into that, I think there was a healing in there. And I think there's, I read a quote one time that said, black folks escaped the South. They left the South to escape whitetails. They moved to the North. But by doing that, we left a piece of ourselves. We lost a piece of ourselves. And that piece was being connected to the land, was farming, growing food, and all that entailed.
Those were excellent answers, and I loved the clean food part. I'm definitely behind that. Yeah, I have.
With the philosophy, we have to find out other ways, perhaps, of mitigating costs, bringing down the costs, urban farming, co-ops, things of that nature, and price for where we are to the extent of our ability.
All right, so let me say one thing real quick. Now, when you spoke about black market cases, I get it. But here's the problem. When those caterers aren't registered and they're not recognized, those dollars aren't recognized. That institution isn't recognized. So it doesn't give us a broader base. Encourage them to register and get legal so it can be counted. So that people know that this person out there that makes that textile, her market value increases everybody's market value.
Feel free to post, tag, and tweet. The hashtag is #RealRelevant right now. You can follow the Whitlow Foundation or the Anacostia Bid for more big chair discussions in the future. You can also follow Busboys and Poets on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Feel free to post, tweet, and tag us as well.
Thank you everyone for coming. We're still here for a little bit, so please mingle, and that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.